two-year one will be the third highest campus. I hear about to accept resolution number 16-004.
I make a motion to accept.
A motion to accept the resolution number 16-004. Do I hear a second?
Second.
I have a second. Any further discussion? How do you vote, Ms. Lawler?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Yes.
And Curtis Road Supervisor elections, by the time limits, we need to set the qualifying for November the 14th through the 17th at noon, leaving at noon on the 17th. And the last day that the books will be open will be November the 14th. Last day to register.
By motion.
Yes, sir.
I move to accept qualifying dates, November 14th through
17th.
17th of May.
Do I hear a second?
I second.
I have a second. Any further discussion? How do you vote, Ms. Lawler?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
The next item in your package is resolution number 16-005. And this is a resolution of the town of Wausau accepting a loan from Capital City Bank and authorizing the mayor and the city clerk of the town of Wausau to execute the promissory note in the amount of $24,295 to Capital City Bank and the other necessary documents. Whereas the town of Wausau needs to borrow $24,295 found by the town of Wausau to benefit the public, and whereas Capital City Bank has offered this loan to the town of Wausau at the reasonable terms. The town has agreed to accept the loan for $24,295 from Capital City Bank. And the town agrees to the following loan. The loan will be paid fully at the lender's demand. If no demand is made, borrowers will pay in 47 payments of $537.66 each, and then a regular last payment of $537.74. The fixed rate of the loan is 2.95%. The collateral loan shall be prepared to the sign of non-ad valorem revenues of the town of Wausau. It's right past your election stuff.
Mine would include, if you can have a motion.
Yeah, everybody has them, yeah.
Yeah, that's on there, maybe
Well,
more.
Sorry about that. But all we need is a motion to adopt the resolution and to authorize the mayor and the clerk to execute the documents.
this is the
Tractor.
tractor we talked about last time. And it sounds like an ideal, deal. A very good way to pay for it without getting it.
And we wish they did this.
I think the interest rate very good. I'd like to get a bill make maybe with that. That would pay for it.
I move the adoption of resolution number 16-005.
I have a motion to adopt resolution 16-005. Do I hear a second?
I second.
I have a second. Any further discussion? How do you vote, Peggy?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes. No. I'm sticking.
Yes.
My other items are just for information that y'all had asked for. You have in your packet the Attorney General opinion that we received. You also have a new request from Jeff that he sent just because they had requested a copy of our ordinance and stuff, that he sent that to them.
I wish you could send that way off back.
He was supposed to just send it in.
Sure, we were first, yeah, sure that. I'm sure it was taken to me.
You have it, yeah. You have in your current registration status report. This is not up to date. We've had several since the water bills went out, and the letters went out with the water bills. We've had a lot come in and register their animals. So we have to get an updated reporting next month.
coming in
It's
now.
coming in now, yeah. And you have, the current code enforcement status report, those are moving along slowly. And, then you have, your last thing that you have, that I have for y'all, is the portable buildings quote from,
Lay it out.
Best Way Portable Building, that's what your hours out here. And we have one that has a 7-foot in walls for $4,684, and the other has an 8-foot in walls for $4,886. And each of them comes with a 48 by 76 door. And, you know, this is, y'all asked me to get a vote on it, and Mr. Phillips wanted from the one that we got the building here from, because they're very good buildings.
Really good building. And I'm sure the price is not anything up. And that recreation department definitely needs to build it up there.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. Need a tractor too?
Well,
Those party tractors.
we're gonna have to learn to share. I'm not gonna be sure alike, but we're gonna have to learn to share.
Understand.
Everything's gonna be on there for your ball field. I mean, whole
Now,
nine.
we're getting a tedder and a fertilizer spreader and
Yeah,
all the.
Yeah.
you can spread fertilizer with it.
Oh, yeah, but you never know, you may have,
Road
you may read the still got there for long.
Oh, chill.
No, it wasn't a tedder.
It's got a tiller.
Tiller thing, right?
It'll up the
They
inside.
call it a tedder.
Chiller, yeah.
And we'll have a finish
It's
mower,
one of them things.
a nice finish mower that will.
And,
Been involved in.
and we need this, and this is not Margaret's fault, but this manufacturer, you know, kind of get the high staff. We need to get quotes, bids, at this amount. Do we have a purchasing policy that says we'll bid and those stuff?
Anything over $5,000, we did it. Yeah.
Okay, so if this had come back, and this, you would not have shown it.
No.
Because his bid would be exposed, and you would go to that bid. Because
We had several bids on that anyway.
I'm talking about the bid.
Oh, Bill, I thought we still talking about the tractor.
No,
No, we don't track the ball.
We're on the tractor.
We do the same thing on these things.
is that in stock, is that your,
They can build it on site, that's why.
now that, now I am after tractor, is that in stock, is that your son?
Oh, they ready, they waiting on their check.
You wish we could get on one,
What are we on that?
you wish we could get on one of those things.
Tractor on the side, I was like.
They build buildings on site.
We might need to have one of those ladies in
Hey,
there.
and this tractor includes a, I think, a tandem trailer to bring it on.
Yeah. And they gonna go train our,
It's not like.
they gonna train our city staff on it too, thank you.
Yeah, they're gonna train staff. We have to have a large big field somewhere that doesn't hurt, it's got big bad holes in it, you know, we'll put a train on it.
I might know a spot to go.
Oh,
I might know a spot.
So, we don't have to,
Don't have to act on this tonight, James just needs something to source some equipment in.
well,
This could be partially paid out of general funds and partially paid out of recreation. Because general fund supports recreation anyway, you know, so.
well, what do y'all think about this?
If you seen that quote,
I don't think he has, I just got it.
it's 16 by 20.
Yes, sir. I've looked up different prices and that's very competitive. I haven't looked at what she had, but before I give her the size of the building, I went to Home Depot and Lowe's and on the internet, and that price that she's got is very competitive.
It's the size what we're looking for.
Right, and that's the size of it.
I saw something on here that I didn't know about her being a farm girl, I think she explained it to me. Said one has a 7-foot in wall and the other has an 8-foot in wall. She said that's part of it, goes up like this. It comes down to the, where the metal sticks on, is that right?
That should be a wall here.
No, we don't need the extra height, we don't have anything real high to go in it.
That's just the,
But we
the
don't
end
need that.
of the wall.
Yeah, you basically
Okay,
see.
so it's at the end wall, that kind of
It's just a cathedral ceiling, that, if you had
That's
seen
what
it.
the end wall was. Okay, I'll just deal with that. Okay,
For $200, here's the thing.
Yeah,
If you got a 7-foot ceiling, you can't put something that's 8 foot in. If you got an 8-foot ceiling, you put something in the street. Whatever, we can't make it any bigger once we get it. And for $200, I don't know, if he's talking about basketball, he's talking about, and I don't, we may get the shells and they're up and down. I don't know what we might get to know.
1 foot will make a difference, I promise you, when you put it inside or something. It will make a difference.
And I do that, you asked why we went to bid that, so I had to brag on James. Man, we played, we interlocal ball, y'all. That's better to God's than this in this program. You know, I missed the opportunity to not get him whenever, I should have cornered him up and burned him years ago, but, he is done y'all an outstanding job with this town and these facilities. It's something to be proud of and be admired by other municipalities, guys, networks, or business.
Yeah, I enjoyed going down and getting my lunch the other day. And little kids, they was out playing ball, they said, man, they didn't care about it.
You're right.
The ball. They was having a good time.
Good.
Anytime you're out spinning your wheel, that's a lot better than being inside the house.
Amen.
Wheels. It's 2 years out spinning your wheels. What's y'all's pleasure on this building? We need to go ahead and,
right now we've got the concession stand bathroom full of equipment.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In the restrooms also, I have to store stuff in the restrooms because I don't have room to.
Yeah,
Can't we go get that done?
Okay?
we can. I would entertain a motion. I have a motion that we accept that.
With the 8-foot.
8 foot.
I'll accept, second.
I have a second. You'll accept that.
I second that.
All right. Any further discussion on it? Any further comments?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But now you build it on the way. We need to find out, we need to get with the and the recreation liaison and determine where do you want it down there. But once you put it down, you can skid it, but they're gonna put it down with anchors, if you like every other one. Do you have a preference? Have you thought about it? Do you want to walk it up and see?
Just off the top of my head, that old building that's been out there that I used to use when I was a kid, needs to go.
Okay, that's out there right by that big pole.
Yes, sir, the one that I got a lot of equipment in, that building was Mr. Hanson, Harvey Hanson, did
Yeah.
that thing, that whole field.
I'm sure they built that thing.
The doors is falling off of it.
If it'll
Is it the one
fit.
that I cleaned out?
No, man,
Which one?
it's the one right behind the dugout.
Yeah.
The one that I got a lot of my equipment
Okay.
in. It's not very good. The doors is falling off of it, you know.
We can get the EMA crews to take that down
We
and
could put it somewhere
Well,
like
I'm just saying that we need to, I mean, I'm just.
I'm just saying that would be
thinking
right
about
off the top of my head, that would be what I would do with it. I'll think about it a little bit
that.
more.
So, if Margaret, does she have your, text number so she
No,
can
I don't.
I love her all the time, so, yeah.
It's
I don't see the text number. I could better do the talking list part. I think you're,
Can I mention something on code enforcement?
Yeah, we took up that.
Okay, well, she was reading that. On one of them, someone has moved into the house that was one of the
Oh, yes,
places,
thank
and
you.
they were wanting
Yes,
the town to furnish them a
yes.
dumpster. If you do that, will you furnish me a dumpster to tear down that old house that?
Well, they didn't come tonight, so that may be off the table, you know. I told them if they wanted that, come ask.
Okay, and I did see too on the, well, I'll wait till later about the garbage. It's went up for dumpsters at the time, price,
Yes,
quite a bit.
yes, they
They
get
are
their,
very
they get their increase in the next month's bill.
Okay, I was gonna say,
We go by their rates on that.
And we go by that rate, that would be the rate we'd have to pay for a dumpster.
No, the town would get one, this would be a roll-off dumpster, between different types, it's a big construction dumpster, and they're different price from these that they do every week.
I would think the homeowner should do that. I mean, my feelings is the homeowner.
But that, like I say, they didn't come, so they must not be, they want it, you know.
If it did come,
Maybe somebody else.
well, that's what,
How
it
much-
said
how much
some
would that
people
dumpster
on.
I don't know, I didn't check the price on it. I just thought that y'all had to approve it for what we do, so.
So is any of these properties gonna be cleaned up anytime soon?
I was just doing your couple of letters you just sent, I think,
Yeah, we have been tied up. The clerk's office is a full-time job now, you should be. I know it wasn't yet.
man,
I said, don't go there yet. I've been making for 40 hours.
well,
Yeah, I know it, I did it, but you know.
we just getting big here somehow, we just, I mean, we losing this game.
Like, yeah.
Well, it's it's coming forward, yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of nice stuff.
We might have an extension now, this is, we're in the 10th month.
Oh, yes, that one.
And,
Well, you have to walk through the process, and that don't matter.
Right after the animals. Right before the animals.
I ain't found animals.
I'll put tabs on your books
I
next month.
don't have to. Well, we were doing great there for a while.
Goodman's Lane,
We just walking right through there.
right before Emerald.
none.
All of a sudden, it went downhill.
Yeah, one started in December 17th of 2015.
So now we on the L4.
That's the one that the resolution has just been sent to her and Mr. Smith. Y'all passed it at the September meeting,
Yeah.
and,
And Chipley got one. If you'll keep up with the news, reading the local news, and when they meet, they got fines. Darwood House,
yeah, we got fines, but Jeff did it this way, and I'm not sure why he did it this way.
this, can we ask them, let's do it the other way?
We can.
When we get the money from,
But we don't, we can.
It's the landowner's responsibility.
Yeah, you can foreclose on the property.
so if you find TD, he'll pay, he'll get cleaned up.
I know that. But they got like a $25 or $50 a day fine in there, like a small claim or the cost of cleaning.
Our ordinance provides for fines, though, and I can ask him to go that route on this one, instead of, you know,
Well, I think
because the resolution takes so long, you know, to,
we walked.
you gotta serve it on, and serve it on, and then,
If there's a provision that sticker case for if you do one night, or get rid of one.
Yeah.
So, what year started, we got to go the whole 9 yards.
And what we're saying, Bruce.
They don't. And him
And the animals now, if I work 7 days, when they come get them animals, so we get some of that money back.
no, the county gets that, that's our mutual aid with them.
That's our mutual aid with them, and it's,
We just pay
there's
out.
something in there, those that.
That was in that agreement that, the county never did act on.
well, then,
Now they're just doing a mutual aid, what we call it, doing a mutual aid call.
And they keep,
They keep the money.
that's, as long as they're getting, that's.
But they do, you know,
well, we don't get.
well, let me
rid of
say
one.
that different.
That's right.
Let me say that different. We get part of that back, because they reduce some off our bill if they pick up one, you know.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
we do get part of it back.
okay. Because down at the bottom of the page, and you want to look at the top, not that business owner from the cut. And they